Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka, and in this short video I'll try and prove why ridging is bad. So I'm going to use these two fields, fields 51 and 50, and on the map they are just here. You'll see them just here. So they're both due to be harvested, but I'm not going to harvest them. I'm going to build them up precision farming style. First of all, I'm going to analyse them with this, the Ozan Scout. So I'll see you when it's been done. So that's the last prod, and now we'll get our results. So this is what our fields are made of, and these are our scores. Now the next thing we have to do is to cultivate the fields. So what I'm going to use for cultivating is a disc harrow, not a cultivator, because disc harrows are generally kinder to the soil, and I'm going to use the new Farm It. It's called a softer, which, you know, the clue's in the name, I suppose. So this one will do the least damage, hopefully, to our fields. Okay, so this is both fields now fully cultivated right now. So the next thing we need to do, let's have a look at, by the way, at our scores for precision farming. 57 on both fields, and you'll see here that the nitrogen is really bad. So the next thing we need to do is put slurry on the fields, both fields, and I'm going to use this Fleagle slurry spreader, and I'm going to turn on the John Deere manure sensing system so we get a perfect balance of manure. So we've now spread nitrogen all over the two fields via slurry, and the next thing we have to do is raise the pH levels up. But first, let's just have a quick look at our precision farming score. Still 57. You can see the nitrogen is raised up. Now we have to raise the pH up by using the Breedle K105, which will balance the lime that's spread all over the fields. So now both fields have been prepared properly for planting, so we need to get through to April so we can plant carrots. Let's just finish this one off and see what our score is. Okay, still 57, but the pH is good and the nitrogen is good. Okay, I will see you in April. Okay, it's April now and it's a beautiful day, and in this field I'm just going to put this worker on to ridge this field, and in the other field I'll put this worker on just to plant carrots without ridging. And I'll see you when this is all done. Okay, now both fields have carrots put in them, planted, and in one field it's ridged, the other field not. So now we need to wait for first growth, but let's just have a quick look at our precision farming scores. Exactly the same on both fields. Okay, we'll now skip to first growth. Okay, we have first growth, and the final things we need to do to the field are to spray with fertiliser, and now the final thing to do is to spray herbicide on both fields, even though a development I didn't expect is that there are weeds on the non-ridge field but no weeds on the ridge field over here. There's no weeds at all on this field, but we still need to spray it because in precision farming you can see on this field here the third one down is weeds and it's halfway up, or like 50%, and this one, the same, is 50% on weeds. So let's go and get some herbicide. Okay, I should only have to spray a little bit of herbicide on here for the weed score to go up. When there's no weeds and the weed score is low, you only have to put a little bit of herbicide on. In fact, none comes out, but you know, the score is now like 100%. You can just see it just there. The third one down has gone up. The weed score has gone up. But I'm going to do the whole field to do both fields equally. So now herbicide has been spread all over both fields, and both fields have been treated exactly the same in preparation. And before we skip to harvest time, let's just have a look at this. Our scores are now 72, and yeah, I think that's all we can do. So let's skip to harvest time. So it's harvest time, and as you can see, no expense has been spared. We're going to immediately harvest with this. We'll put them on a worker, and this guy is going to follow along the side. We're just going to go up and down the fields 4 times. So this is the end of harvesting for us anyway on this field. This is the ridged field, and we got, well, it's about 90% in the trailer. I'll just go to this guy and take him off worker as soon as it's done. That's done. So let's turn him off, and I'll take the trailer off and go and get another trailer so we can directly compare how much we've got from each field. But that's not the test here. The test is the precision farming score, which we will see after we've harvested the second field over there. So this is the end of the non-ridged field, and the question now is, what is the difference in precision farming scores between the ridged field and the non-ridged field? Absolutely nothing. So this big experiment, and I might put a title up on my video of like why you shouldn't ridge, because there's a big difference. There's no difference. The tillage is still bad on both fields, even though one is ridged and one isn't ridged. So the final experiment to do is in this one, go to the other trailer over here and see how much we've taken off the field. Because one field was ridged, one wasn't. We've gone up and down 4 times, and we have 48,718 in this trailer. And in the ridged trailer we have 52,280. The ridged field wins in that case, because it makes no difference to precision farming whether or not you ridge. It doesn't make any difference to the tillage whether or not you do that. But if you ridge, you get more stuff. So please ridge. Bye for now. Please like, please subscribe. I'll see you later.